Farming Simulator 22 comes out on November 22nd, and we all know it's launching with a whole host of new features. Seasons in the base game, production chains where you process your crops, a few new crops, and some new gameplay enhancements like rock picking, mulching, and soil rolling. But in this video, I want to focus on something a little less definitive. It's no secret that the Farming Simulator series has historically been very focused on European-style farming, which makes sense since the developer Giants Software is headquartered in Switzerland, with many of the team operating in Germany as well. However, with FS22, Giants has put a lot more effort into beefing up the North American side of the game and trying to appease its ever-growing fanbase who are used to wide open spaces and the places where 10,000-acre farms are an everyday occurrence. So how exactly is Giants working to make FS22 more appealing to those of us on the other side of the pond? The answer is really twofold, with concrete improvements to the game's base map and equipment, and with longer-term staffing measures. I'll start with the second of those things. In 2020, Giants announced that they were expanding their offices by opening one in Chicago and hiring a US-based community coordinator. This, to me, really set the tone of Giants taking a major step in reaching out to its North American player base, because it means there is now a staff person focused entirely on compiling the feedback from those players and bringing it back to the game developers. And I believe we're seeing the benefits of that move start to play out in FS22. Which brings me to my other point, the real, visible improvements to the game from a North American perspective. Now, this comes in several forms. First and foremost, the Elm Creek map looks infinitely better and more accurate to a typical American landscape than Ravenport ever did in FS19. Giants looks to have really outdone themselves with this map, and I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on it and taking over one of those iconic-looking farms. Secondly, and probably most importantly to most players, is the addition of more North American types of equipment. And not just the equipment per se, but the specific equipment that will enable more American-style farming. Things like movable augers from Meridian and Conveyall, and our first ever licensed North American trucks now that Mack Trucks have joined the game. It's a little difficult to confirm, but it also looks like they've gotten rid of the European-style warning signs, or at least made them optional on many pieces of equipment. Overall, this really seems like it could be the best Farming Simulator base game yet, at least from a North American perspective. And I think Giants deserves some major credit for clearly making a significant effort to do more for this part of the community. Let me know in the comments if I missed any other improvements that they've made for the North American community in particular, and subscribe for more FS22 content in the future. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.